Man, what a hell of a view. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Minecraft Survival. Yeah, that is a beautiful view. I'm over here in the Extreme Hills area, behind the forest, or the jungle that I tried to burn down last episode. And today, what we're gonna do is actually, I don't have any tools on me, do I? Nope. Alright, let's go over there and get some tools. I have done some gathering, some slight grinding and whatnot to get the tools necessary for what I want to do today. That was an interesting throw, but it got me exactly where I needed to be, pretty much. And from this angle over here, this overhang, I want to do something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and that's move into the Extreme Hills area. I wanted to move into the one that was over that way, but I decided that I liked this one better. This one has this awesome overhang, and I mean, just look at this Extreme Hills area. I am in the newest snapshot. I am in 13W36B, which is the new biome area, and man, it's pretty cool. I wonder if I can do it. How high up do I have to be? I think I have to drop more than 2 blocks, but I don't want to drop like 50 blocks. But there's a new. Damn, I don't think that was high enough. There's a new particle effect. There it was. It's very hard to see, and I need to eat. So I guess I could show it off later. But basically, when you land on the ground from high up, a circle of particles go around your feet. It's pretty cool. But anyway, what I've been wanting to do is move into this area, and I have been designing and working with a design that I liked in creative in my test world, and I think I like the design, and I'm going to move it over here. So let me grab a few things first. Grab my shovel too. Might as well grab my sword just in case. And I think that's all I'm going to grab for now, but I've got a bunch of nether quartz in here, some clay if I need it, a bunch of cactus. I don't know if I left that clip in, but I harvested all my cactus at the same time, and it was actually quite funny. But right now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to dig out that area over there. I have some areas marked off, like right there, with some very expensive blocks. I'm going to be using coal blocks for part of this build. Not too much of it, though, so it's not going to be, like, ultra resource intensive, but there's definitely going to be some expensive blocks used in this build. But the first thing I want to work on right now is where we first started off this video, is right over there. I want to put like a window, because, well, I don't want to disturb the lay of the land. It's kind of like in that episode of American Dad where he goes to visit his brother and he lives in like a cliff, and he's talking about how he didn't want to mess up the lay of the land, so he built into this like cliff thing. It was more like I don't know if it was a mesa or what, but it was really cool. And that's kind of what I'm shooting for here, a very highbrow, fancy-looking, awesome, huge... Why are the blocks weird? Do I have the right video settings? Nope, I do not. Fancy. Done. Jeez, why didn't you guys tell me? Some of the blocks look really weird in here, and the green grass for the swamp biome is like dark green. It looks really cool. But so yeah, there's that. This awesome view, and yeah, like I said, I'm gonna set up a viewing area over here. I think this is also where I'm gonna put the nether portal for this area. Oh, I don't have any armor on. I forgot to bring my armor over here. It's not gonna be too bad. I just gotta make this tiny jump, and we're good. There was the particle effect. You'll see it one more time when I dig this block out and land on the block below. See? Oh, that's so cool. Oh no, you're kidding me. I lost that block. Oh, I want that block back. Crap. But now I've got to wait to get back up there. Let me eat a carrot real quick. See if I can, maybe I can scale my way up there. Not looking likely. Yeah, I should have brought a bunch of building blocks to just kind of build my way up there if I fell or needed to get up there, but I don't have any. I pretty much just brought the blocks for the build itself. Alright, I think I'm healthy enough to send an ender pearl up there. That was not far enough forward. I landed like 1 block up. Come on, land at the top. And I'm dead. Luckily my respawn point is all the way down here, so it's not too bad to get back to the top. I really should have brought some building blocks, but hey, I was not expecting to lose a block down here and go for it. Unfortunately, everything's the same. You explode and lose all your stuff. Oh, come on, I need some ender pearls to get back up there and get my blocks. And here's the block I came down here for. Stupid block. Alright, where's everything else? Is that everything? I don't think that's everything. I'm missing some food. Alright, this was a terrible way to start off, and it's almost nighttime, so I think I'm going to cut away to when I have everything, and I will see you guys in just a second. Okay, well that took a lot more effort than I wanted it to, but finally we're where I want to be. And I've got my Silk Touch pick here. No, I don't. Wait, what? Fortune 3. Oh, I shouldn't be using my Fortune 3 pick. But it does have Unbreaking 3, and it's the only diamond pick I have right now, so I might as well use it. I could just, you know, use my skeleton grinder to just get the levels I need. So what I'm doing now is I'm carving out a room the size of how I want it, and it is exactly the dimensions set by these 2 blocks. I think I want it to be 6 wide or 8 wide. I think it's 8 wide. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, so 8 wide. That's exactly how wide I want it to be, and it needs to go a decent ways back. So I'm gonna go as far back as I think I should. It's gonna take a lot of digging, and it's gonna take a lot of pretty hard to get resources. Also, I run the risk of running into silverfish blocks out here, don't I? But also emerald ore, but that's lower down. Yeah, so that's, I guess, the upsides to building in one of these areas. And like I said, I'm trying to avoid doing too much craziness with the land here. I want to preserve the aesthetics of the outside of the Extreme Hills biome, because that would look so kick-ass. Alright, so this is basically what I'm doing now. I'm just gonna dig this out, and I will see you guys in just a second. Does that have fortune on it? Oh yeah, that has fortune on it. That's why I had so much flint. I was wondering why I had so much flint. Let's see. There, and then and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. I think this is the area I want. So I'll see you guys in just a second when I have this dug out. Okay, so I've got that all dug out now, and I replaced some smooth stone because there was this huge pocket of flipping gravel that fell on me, and I almost died. And well, yep, I've got some cobble cooking up here so we can have some smooth stone to replace some of this. I brought some of the items down here. Now here's the reason why it's going to be a little bit expensive, because I want to outline each like window with this block right here, which is block of coal, which requires, you know, 9 pieces of coal for each block. But that's okay because we have the automatic charcoal generator, which I use. I have tons of charcoal. Do I have any of it in my inventory? Yeah, see, I still have tons of it in my inventory. So what I'm doing here now is I'm just outlining the window frame, basically. This is going to outline the window. This is the only part that's going to be sticking off of the mountain. Really? I can't... Guess I could place there. There we go. Perfect. Not perfect. Darn it. Hold on. I have some blocks now. I have a ton of gravel blocks I can use to pillar my way up there. Why is that in my inventory? That is the most valuable item I have, is those shears. Let's see, so we'll put this right here, and one more. And there's the outline of the window. Perfect. Now, the inside of the window, if I've got this right. Yeah, okay. Oh, I need to actually dig out these walls. But for now, we'll just work on the window itself. It's a quartz block design that I thought up. I don't know how to... There we go. That's how you make quartz slabs. And I'm guessing that's how you make chiseled quartz blocks. Alright, I need one more of those, though. Like I said, it's a fairly expensive build, and I am well aware of that, but I think it looks awesome. And pillar quartz blocks, which I'm definitely going to need a lot more of. What my design here is to have these inset 1 from the frame, so one there, one there, one there, and one there, and then connect those with pillar blocks, which let's just make all this into quartz, and we'll make all this into pillars. That's not going to be nearly enough, but hey, whatever. It's what we got for now. And make it to where these all line up on the right axis with the other ones, you know, kind of makes a nice looking outline. It's more of a modern style theme going on with the white and black. Alright, and so that's that, and I think I brought my glass over here. I did. I brought a lot of glass. Of course, we have, you know, like 40 deserts we could use for glass. I'll just make that many for now, just in case I actually need glass blocks in the future for something. And 40 will be plenty. So here's the window frame and the window outline, which it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's exactly what I wanted it to be. So 6 wide window, 3 tall, and we're in a wide room. And oh, this is always annoying. I should have done these first. Darn it. That's why I have my shears. Screw it, we don't need that. And there we go. We have the window. Which, oh, yes, look at this view. Could edit my texture pack to make these a little easier to see out of. I am still using my test texture pack, so the emerald ore still follows with the other emerald ore stuff. Look at all this smooth stone we got. Alright, so I'm going to cut away for a little right as the music kicks in, too. I'm going to cut away for a little bit since I don't really have this dug out. And I kind of want to dig this out first. I need more wood is what I need. So I'm not carrying around everything I have. I also need you know what? I have a ton of sticks. I'm going to make some cobblestone pickaxes. I put all these in here, didn't I? I'm going to make some cobblestone picks and dig out the rest of these walls so I'm not just completely wasting my efficiency 4 pick. Because that would be wasteful. So yeah, I will see you guys in just a second when I've got the walls dug out and the necessary means for filling those in. It's basically the same design. It's going to be a trim of quartz blocks, so that's why I'm just doing this room first to see how much it's actually going to be in terms of, because there's a difference between building in creative and survival, and that's like you have infinite amount of blocks in custom when you're in creative mode, but not here. So I just want to dig these out and see how many resources I'm going to use, and yeah, I will see you guys in just a second when I've got those walls dug out and probably an alcove back here, because I also need to get some carpet because I want a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 5 deep thing of carpet here, and I want it to be gray carpet. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I have the correct stuff here, but I guess actually stuff that I do have is the stuff I'm going to be making the hallways out of. If I connect this to anywhere, I want to have a 3 wide hallway, and for the floor, not expensive at all, because, you know, all I have to do is use my charcoal generator, chop down some trees, farm some trees, and then I can get as much nether brick as I want, because the nether has so much of it. I didn't bring any of my nether brick, did I? Oh, okay, I did. Alright, so the floor will be nether brick all the way down, or all the way around, so that's not too big of a resource to use. Just throw those down, and that's how that's going to go all the way to the wall, which I need to take this last line out. Is that all the way? Not all the way yet, but yeah, you guys see where I'm going with this. So I'm gonna get all this set up and get the necessary materials I need, like the carpet for over here and for what's back here, which is gonna be where I put the nether portal. So when we come into this area, this is the first room we come into, we can look out here and see the nice, beautiful world. Oh, it looks so good. Alright, so I'll see you guys when I have the when I get done with that. Alright, so I've got pretty much everything I need now. I went and got some dyes and some wool and everything. I got the wool from the sheep down there, some wool from the sheep down there, and my leftover wool. And I've knocked out some of these blocks and put pumpkins in, because pumpkins give off as much light as glowstone does, and you can put carpet over them and they'll still shine through. So that's helpful. And I don't want to knock this bed out, but I need to, because, well, let's make some carpet real quick. I need a bunch of gray carpet, so we'll just do all that. That's not nearly enough. So let's put it down. Yeah, that's looking nice. It's gonna be a it's gonna be a 5 by, or it's gonna be a 4 by, no, 5. It is gonna be a 5 by 8, which is 40. So I need quite a few more. Which I have some gray dye here and some white wool. So I guess we could do that. I love the music. Now the music's kicking in again. Alright, but it's definitely going to take a lot more than just this. But I also want to start doing the walls. I've knocked them out one over here because I think I said I was going to do that. But my idea is to do kind of like a double up, to where when it gets to a corner it's the same pattern here as it is there. So this expensive pillar quartz block, just like that, and then bring it this way however much I can. If I can actually click that, come on. I wish pistons worked the way quartz blocks do, to where, you know, the face you put it on, and or the way it's facing, like you put it here, it's going to be that way, you put it here, it's going to be facing you and whatnot. I wish that's how it worked with pistons, because pistons are annoying. And I'll do it on this side as well. I need a few more quartz blocks. But I'm going to go ahead and skip that for now. Actually, let's see. I don't need any white wool, but I do need a decent amount of gray wool. And I had some ink sacks in here somewhere. There they are. Get some bone meal, turn that into gray wool. Or gray dye. Then make some gray wool. I'm going out of order on these things, but hey, what can you do? We'll do all that, because I still don't think that's going to be enough. 9. Let's see. Let me do my pattern as well, because I do want to do a pattern here too. So I'll lay it out with the exclusion of the pattern. And I think there. Is that right? Yeah. And then there. Alright, so we still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Do I have enough string for that? Oh wait, no, I need more dye is what I need. Alright, well, since I don't have any more ink sacks, I'll have to go get some. And there's actually, you know what? Where's my sword? Because there is, actually, you know what? I was playing around in my test world. Yep, still on peaceful. I gotta remember to do that anytime I switch back from my test world, but the last time I looked, there was... Okay, this throws me off. I'm not sure if this was new to the biome change, to where, like, higher up it snows, but this is an extreme hills biome, and I don't know why it's snowing up here. But apparently there's something off with the generation, which I hope I didn't mess my world up, because my last world save was so long ago. Or my last backup. Wait, this is... Yeah, 36B. I guess they fixed the water, because the water was not translucent like that. Alright, so let's go get some black dye here. As much as we can. We'll just knock out all these guys. Because, well, we need some black wool too. We're going to need a decent amount of black carpet, because the way I want to do the lighting, I don't want to have any torches placed. because it's a modern design, torches would look bad. Do I have my shears on me? I do have my shears on me. Ha ha ha. Come here, you. Ooh, and you. We're just getting wool all over the place, aren't we? And he already ate and got his wool back. Nice. Alright, so let's go get these. Is it these? Oh, there's the other one. Way down here in the darkness. I'm gonna need a lot of clay too. I mean, this is gonna be a pretty expensive build. I don't know if I'd classify it as a mega build, but I think it might be, just because of how. Uh-oh, drowning. Alright, we're good. Alright, and as you can see, I've made sort of a little alcove here to get back to the outside world. Oh, good. It already ate too. So let's get some more wool here. Is it gonna eat? Oh, I love this sheep. Eat again. Eat some more. Eat some more. No? Okay, guess I can't get lucky that many times. But yeah, I've made like a little area to get in and out of the back of the room. And you know what? I might just cut ahead to when I'm back up there. But yeah. Okay. Okay, so I've put black wool on some of these. I need to put it there too, but I have this in the way. But I was trying to figure out how to make magenta dye, but I made some pink dye, and I think I got it. There's a way to make it differently now. There's purple, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for... Nope, white. It's white. I need white. That's what I'm looking for. For magenta dye. That's perfect. Alright, so I just need 2 of these. Knock that out. And then... Oh. I need more than 2 of those. I need 2 more. Knock that out. Let's see. And this will give me that. And now I need a few cyan dyes, but I don't remember how to make cyan. I think it's just these 2 colors. It's a light blue. Okay, so it's not those 2 colors. Pink? Pink maybe? I don't know how to make cyan. I think I need... Oh, I need cactus green. I don't have any cacti made, so I'm going to continue on with something else while this cooks up. Where's my charcoal? There it is. Just throw a whole thing in there, doesn't matter. So now I want to start working on this area. I kind of messed up here and just dug out a whole bunch, and I don't really need all this dug out, since I just need to fill this in. Because what I really need is to put it here. So I'm going to grab my chiseled quartz block. And we're going to kind of go back into the wall here and put the nether portal there. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime. I need to lay down my bed and sleep, but screw that. I do need to close this off. I'm stupid for not having closed this off yet. Because I am back on hard. So do that there, and then I can't remember what the pattern is, but I need to dig out this floor. Where's my pick? I need to dig out this floor right here and throw in a few different things. Like I'm gonna put a light here. Need to dig down 1 more. And I need 2. Whoops, I need 2 of these levers, but I think I have levers in here somewhere. I already have them on me. Sweet. So the new blocks, man, the new blocks actually look really cool. I need 2. Podzol. Podzol is awesome. And there's these new flowers. One that actually gives off light blue dye. That would be very helpful. And the flower just looks cool anyway. I think it's called like a blue orchid or something like that. There we go. Put this here. And we'll just lay down the bottom here. Get the bottom squared away. And I think I have a block of quartz here. Just regular blocks of quartz. Which, you know, thinking about it, I could save material. Whoops. Oh crap, this pick is too good. Oh god, what are you doing in here? Go away. Get out of here. Get out of, I don't have any armor to take you on. Get out of here. Alright. For now I'm just gonna do blocks of quartz just because I have it. And then what did I do back here? Did I do another one of those? Wait, this is off. I did this one off. This should be here. Wow, there's lag. There's a lot of lag here. Throw that down there. Put this on. And this should line up with the windows. Yeah, it does. Okay, sweet. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go ahead and cut ahead to when I actually have the design I like, and yeah. Alright, so that's it right there. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Also, I've got my monogram here. Well, not monogram. My X and Y. Of course, I'm pretty sure I should have used purple here instead of pink or magenta, but that's all fine. And now for the finishing touches. Again, this is one of the most expensive things I've decided to do. Is now I want to do some stained hardened clay, but I want it to be the cyan stained hardened clay because that one looks the best. It looks so good, especially with this color scheme. Just throw these in there. Oh yeah. Whoops. Just knock that out. Oh wow, those break pretty quickly. Alright, so and the last thing I want to do after I fill this wall in is do some finishing touches around the portal, and then we'll be done. I don't think I have any flint and steel to light it, but I might have the iron and flint necessary, but I'm probably not gonna do it just because I don't want the sound to be here. But now I'm just gonna do a little finishing touches here. I'm gonna do a sideways stair there, sideways stair there, sideways stair there, and sideways stair there. Also, if you're wondering about this pattern right here, the fact that it's like, why don't I just bring the wall in and go that way? Because then you wouldn't be able to see this right here. And since we're not going to be seeing the outside of this design, it would be kind of pointless. I'm starving. I'll eat some baked potatoes. Actually, I have baked potatoes on me. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, break this wall out, like, move this column over here or something, and then have the wall go down that way to like a door so I can get around the area, because I do want to fill in this whole thing. It's going to get very pricey, but you know, I like it. But back to finishing this up. Throw these down here so you can't see any of the floor. And I've got quartz there. I might change that, but I actually do like it because it just seems like it goes back in here perfectly. And an ideal thing would to be fill this up with the cyan stained clay and then light it, but I have things back there that I need to use. But one last little thing I want to do, one last little touch of detail that I like, is this design right here. And we're done. I got the 2 lamps up there, 2 lamps down here. I got some pumpkins in various places under these carpets, which I think I'm going to continue this carpet pattern down the hall. It'll just jump from side to side because it's a good way to hide lighting, slightly hide lighting, with it still looking pretty decent without torches, because I do not want to use torches. I might put redstone lamps in the wall if I decide that's what I want to do. Wow, how did I not notice this? This is all messed up. There we go. And that's it. This is it. This is the first part of my future home in this area. And that's probably what we're going to work on next time, maybe, or over there, maybe both if I can get to it, because it's going to be a similar pattern to this, if not the same pattern. You know, big window like this with this frame and stuff around it, and then these expensive walls and everything. I mean, I'm definitely going to have to go dig up more quartz, because I used pretty much all the quartz I had. With like a few stacks, I have 1 block of quartz, 1 chiseled block of quartz, and 6 pillar quartz, and no quartz left over in the box that I see. So yeah, it's a pretty expensive little design, but I think it looks fantastic. So I might change this up so I'm not having to use so much clay, but this down here is going to be the most pricey part. So I might just do areas of it. I might also change this. It just depends, but I think this looks really good for this. Also might change this color, but yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.